Hello Aquarius and Happy New Year 2021. Finally leaving 2020 behind us. So there we go. And of course you have now Jupiter in your sign. So this is good news for you and for the rest of the world. All right. So Aquarius, I meditated on your energy. And here is what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. The first cards that came out. Here I have the Eight of Pentacles and the Fool. So this is like a leap of faith. It can be a brand new job, a brand new project. It can even be a brand new relationship, a friendship, whatever, something that you would invest yourself in, put all your energy and so on. After I have the Tower, and after I have Justice and the Ten of Wands, whatever that thing is that is asking for a leap of faith is going to bring you a big enlightenment during the month on how you have to leave your old baggage behind in order for it to work. And you're going to finish a karma. A bit like Capricorn. But here it is through an opportunity. And you're going to realize that, oh my God, if I use and I do my old pattern, if I carry my old baggage, I won't make it. And that is going to become really obvious for you. The Fool has a lesson in it. Yes, it's a leap of faith. When you look at it, he's got a wand. That means his willpower is completely aligned with the sun. He's got a white flower, he's all purified. And here you have that little dog cheering him on. That represents spirit, but it's there to warn him also, because the Fool comes after the world. One has to finish a cycle in order to leap into the new one. Like, if you haven't finished your last year, I don't know, understand something about your relationships, about whatever it is, then if you jump into the new one, the old pattern's gonna come running and it's gonna bite your ass. That's why in the Marseille tarot, it is not a little white dog, it's some kind of creature. Here, I have it here, see? And he bites his ass. In other Middle Ages depictions, his pants are down on top of being bit. And that is, what you don't finish will come back and bite you. And then it's like a foolish leap of faith. But here, this you're getting conscious of as you're doing it, because the Tower is coming down. And the Tower, in that case, it's going to be different for all of you, is it can be very subtle, like just an awakening, like, oh my God, I see it. Or it can be obvious. But that is exactly what you need. Under the Fool and our Eight of Pentacles, here I have 3 cards. Oh, I didn't even see there was 3 cards. 2 of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. So here, 2 of Cups, a connection. Okay, that's why it can be a business partner, a lover, a new friend. But there you are with as a Knight of Cups. Yes, this is where I want to invest my heart. This is what I want to do. It becomes clear. It's obvious. I feel it. There you want to go under that. I have the Page of Cups. So this is really something like, hey Aquarius, do you want to join me in this? Yes, I do. This will be great. Tower. But the Tower brings the Ace of Wands, which is essential to finish your cycle. The Tower brings you that brand new way of doing things, brand new compass. I see now how my willpower can be now used. And because of that awakening and that understanding, I have the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacle. This is how you're going to be able to actually apply and plant that seed. This is actually going to move the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune only moves once we understand something. That's why there's the Sphinx with the sword on top of it. And a tower is an awakening. You see the crown that's being shoved by the lightning here? As soon as you have a crown, this is how I think. This is my way of thinking. Bang. Download from heaven, that crown takes aside. And here you have full of the little letter yods of the Hebrew alphabet. That means the finger of God. And that is a direction. That is a download. Oh my God, if I do things in the way I used to with my old baggage, I'll never be able to reach what I want to reach, especially with that new thing. So instead of showing you again and again the same circumstances here, see, we have it here, the little letter Yod, because of Yod A Vav A, Yahweh. And here you have Tarot, Rota, the wheel of Ator, the law of nature, or Yahweh, the divine, how the world turns. And so you have the snake of the Kundalini, and of course you have like the 4 cardinal signs, but because everything is suspended, and not suspended but in motion, but in harmony. And you keep, it's like the wheel of a karma, where you keep repeating the same lesson until you understand it. Then it brings you to a higher level of it. Here, very close link to Pentacles, to the quality of your life. It can be even financial for some of you. But here, brand new way of doing things, you understand. And here under Justice and the 10 of Wands, I have the 6 of Cups and the Pope. Pope, I am applying things aligned with my heart. 6 of Swords, where I'm able to leave all of my old baggage behind and walk in a healed, discerned, balanced way into much calmer water. Bottom of the deck, I have the King of Pentacle, and that can have to do with, some of you will deal with a King of Pentacle, somebody that's very strong, grounded, loves life, loves the good things of life, and so on. It can be an earth sign also, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this can be your King of your King of Pentacle in you, the masculine part that is actually able to be fruitful, to be committed, to have long-term engagement, to be there for you, you serving you, and attracting somebody that will want to commit to you, and so on, you know. So there you go. Let's clarify this for Aquarius. I call upon the divine, I call upon the light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Aquarius. Whoops, for the month of January 2020. January. Okay. Show me the Fool and the, okay. 2 of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups under it. Also in here, 10 of Pentacle. yeah, leap of faith into renewing, or for some of you, you will undo something that was there for a very long time to take that new passion because of a connection that you have complete faith in. That is for some of you. Ten of Pentacles, it says that it's solid. Okay, so either some of you will leave something solid. Anyway, because we have the Page of Pentacles, so it's the end of a cycle into a new one. Something that was there for a very long time and jumping into a new cycle because of a connection. Let's look at that Tower. So it's a really big leap of faith of leaving something. If it's a job, you're leaving a job that was there for, and here I have the King of Pentacles again. You're leaving a job, you were there for a very long time. Some of you, it's going to be a marriage. Okay, so what the Tower brings, Ace of Swords, clarity. That's what I was telling you. That Tower is an awakening. And if you look around the Ace of Swords, anyway, you have the little yod letters also. Clarity, I get it. King of Swords. Oh, King of Swords. It's not just a sword flying over your head, you're actually grabbing it. Knight of Wands. That Ace of Wands, you're taking it and you're going. It's almost like, oh my God, yes, I'm going for that. And here I have an Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. That's going to be the Six of Pentacles. Leaving behind whatever that situation was for you, Aquarius. It was something that left you outside in the cold, that left you sacrificing and not receiving anything, feeling not enough, not having enough, that lack, that poverty. Here, beautiful Pentacle. So it's really talking about your King of Pentacles here. Whether in a relationship you're finally attracting maybe somebody that would be there for you, that would support you and so on. You're gonna have to leave your old baggage to be able to embark in this. Let's look at that Ten of Wands. And Justice. Yes, Tower. Letting that old baggage die, so that balance can come back into your life and so that you can start building again in a balanced way. All right, let's look at that Two of Cups, Page of Wands, and Knight of Cups. Okay, well, I have a whole package, but here I have the Two of Wands and the Chariot. So of course the Chariot is movement forward, aligning our unconscious and our conscious so that it actually goes in the same direction, being connected to our aspirations, but it is mostly movement forward with the knowledge of what is. See, he has the star on his forehead, the 8-pointed star on his forehead, like the star card. He is aligned with his stars. He's not letting his unconscious ruin things for him. He's mastering this. He's not afraid of the movements and the changes. That tells me that this is going to be a big change. And for some of you, it can even be like a movement of changing regions. Here, Two of Wands, this is going to be outside of your comfort zone. That's why it asks so much for a leap of faith. And it asks that that past cycle be really finished. Let's look at that Page of Cups. Yeah, that was part of the package of the Chariot here. 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups. That little cup, that little, Aquarius, I want to be with you, I love you, it's let's do this. And you opening yourself up to that extra water is going to end a period where you didn't know what was in front of you. You were like, oh my God, is this possible? Or no, am I dreaming? And here, 10 of Swords, you're ending that period also, another cycle of swords. 3 cycles you're finished. Wands, Pentacles, Swords. Of not letting your mind hurt you, and finally seeing the dawn of a period that's going to end, and you embarking into a new period of your life. And here is that Ace of Wands. Let's look at that. Oh, Ace of Cups. And 10 of Wands again. Yes, this is justice. Because for some of you it can be justice of men, you know, going to court and all of that. But for others of you, this is karmic justice, you know, like finishing an old pattern, starting a new one that is going to have love in it. 2 aces here. So really turning, it's more than turning the page, it's a flip. It's, no, this is not me anymore. This is who I am. I'm taking that opportunity. I'm taking that offer. I'm following my heart. I'm closing the door. It's crumbled now of an old structure that left me out in the cold, lacking, sacrificing, and that will not be that anymore. I'm making a leap of faith into investing in myself. Let's look at that Wheel of Fortune here with the Page of Pentacle. So of course, oops, the Page of Pentacle grabbed an Ace of Pentacle. Okay, 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Leaving this behind. I have the 6 of Wands here. Acknowledging myself, coming back from war, all of that. Because it seemed to what you're leaving behind, even if it was there for a long time, was not so great for you. Of course, this is not all of you Aquarius. This is the ones of you that were attracted to this video and that it resonates for you. 7 of Swords, this is like, you know, when we accept our conditions and we feel disempowered, powerless in front of it. That's why it's the thief in the night. What does a thief do? He comes and grabs your stuff. Here he grabs your swords, your capacity to fight, your capacity to use your mind in your advantage, by giving you a belief that you have no power, that you have no swords. You're leaving all of that behind because thinking like this, and that's why didn't we have a 10 of Swords there? This is going to be left behind. It's I don't know what kind of awakening you're gonna get, but this is like it's giving you that extra cup to bring you to emotional fulfillment and a brand new way of doing things. And that by understanding that, that is what is actually turning the Wheel of Fortune. And 6 of Wands, this is when we can leave the whole stuff behind. That's why we say he comes back from war, and acknowledging our balanced new way of doing, of being. He has the laurel crown on him because he understood the past lesson. Let's look at the Pope here and the 6 of Cups. I have the High Priestess, 5 of Swords, and Page of Swords. This is understanding sabotage and applying it. This is a soul's lesson. Doing what you're doing, why you maybe stayed in your past conditions for so long, was because of the way you used to think. actually deceiving yourself or letting somebody mentally manipulate you into thinking that that is it, and that you cannot, you don't worth more, that's what you deserve, and that's it. So making that leap of faith is huge for you. And that's why they needed a tower to come down on you. Like, wow, I get it. And I am enhancing my self-love, and I'm going to do things in a completely different way. And I am actually going to leave all of that behind. Oh, so I can be in that beautiful Two of Cups connection that I am choosing. Two of Wands, Empress. I am choosing no more status quo, just doing my duty and what life is for. Here, Empress. I am love. Therefore, I am loved. I am inspired. I am abundance. And this is the connection that you are having. A beautiful, unconditional connection. And in order to embrace it, it's like if you have to step up to it and realize that your old way of doing things and believing has to stay behind. You cannot bring it. You cannot bring it with you in this thing. So, beautiful, Aquarius. Amazing connection. I'm going to call it like that. You're going to make an amazing connection. Yes. All right. So, on this, my beautiful Aquarius, thank you for watching, subscribing, help the channel grow, commenting. I read all of your comments and I try to respond with that little heart as much as I can. If you want a private reading, the description is below on the plus section. Have a beautiful month of January, filled with love and light. And thank you so much for being there. Thank you also for the ones of you that gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon, full moon, I do a little ceremony to give you back. On this, my beautiful Aquarius, namaste, love and light, and I'll see you next month. All right? Bye-bye.